It is safe to say Chioma is officially an Adeleke. Although someone has a problem with that, we'll get to that later, but it was pure magic. I mean, it was a weekend filled with lots of excitement. It was undoubtedly a Davido weekend. David and Chioma officially tied the knot in Miami. Lavish party. Trust me, if you don't get bar, you know if you even reach there, that's the truth of the matter. Looking at everything that happened over the weekend, this wedding is going to be much talked about for weeks and even months. I mean, they did the first one, yeah? Everyone talked about it, it broke the internet. But this Miami own, it is off the hook, undoubtedly one of the purest bits of magic. I feel like it was just an interpolation of different cultures. Trust me, this is undoubtedly a cultural moment. And for David, who obviously evidently loves Chioma to bits and pieces, yeah, you could see love in the air. Trust me, the kind things as for that wedding can't even rethink my decision. Do you think I'm ready for that right now? But anyway, Chioma is a happy bride, and trust me, this union has been blessed from the get-go. I mean, talking about the traditional wedding they had in Lagos, a lavish moment, shut down the whole place, and they said, you know what, let's take a while to actually prep for this. Let's take it to Miami. Lots of celebrities, I mean, popular figures, talking about governors, ex-ministers, loads and loads of celebrities, popular world figures were at the wedding. But somebody was missing. We'll also get to that. I think one of the biggest highlights for me at the Davido wedding in Miami is the number of PJs that were packed. 23 to say the least. I mean, I'm not talking helipads, I'm not talking copters or things of that nature. I'm talking P-freaking-Js, private jets. I mean, conversations like, what exactly is happening in Miami? Is there an African summit? And the answer is yes. Not an African summit in the sense of a summit, but a wedding, a huge Miami wedding that is being orchestrated by the Adelekes. I'm talking about Davido and Chioma. Guys, another moment for me was David gifting his wife, I'm talking about Chioma Adeleke, a 300k Richard freaking milli, specially made for Chioma herself, and you can see how excited she was. I mean, trust me, she's been married into luxury and wealth, so undoubtedly she's gonna rock this piece. And anybody when you pain, come on buddy, because this is not small talk. I mean, Richard milli, 300k off the hook. And of course, David would do anything to make Chioma smile, and of course it was a beautiful moment. I really loved it. Everyone has been talking about this wedding, still talking about it, and we're getting more pictures and more updates from the Davido wedding. But let's take a look at the list of people, I mean notable figures at this wedding. I mean, I said this before that this was a statement, or it is, because it's still breathing and living, a statement wedding. And the list of celebrities that attended this wedding, I'm talking about billionaires and notable figures, the list longer, but let's take a few. We had Dangote at this wedding, Zlatan and his wife was at the wedding, Obi Kubana and his lovely wife, Sharon Adeleke, as well as Folashade and Mike. Adekunle Gold was at the wedding, of course he did perform, and as well as Tenny, Tunde Not, Poco freaking Lee. Poco Lee is everybody's friend, he's literally everywhere. If he didn't make the wedding, I'll have a problem. I mean, Alex Otti, the governor of Abia State, was also present at the wedding. Senator Bukola Saraki, former Senate president and former governor of Kwara State, was at the wedding. I'm talking Billy billionaires. Senator Ademola Adeleke, the governor of Osun State, I mean Davido's uncle, the dancing governor, was present at the wedding. Of course, this sparked up the event, as well as the Banja, Stoneboy, Equal, of course his official DJ, and Young Alpha, Kirk Franklin was a surprise for me, but of course it's a Miami wedding, so of course trust Kirk Franklin to be present, as well as Dami Twitch, who is Davido's video director, directs most of his video. I mean, the list is long, I can't even call and mention all the names of the people present at this wedding, but trust me, it was a star-studded wedding, billionaire activities only. Trust me, 23 private jets parked at this wedding, so no be cho. But let's take one comment that actually concerns this wedding and has me thinking about exactly what this guy had said. So I have this very interesting comment from Kato Taka. Interesting name right there. But he says, and I quote, "To say Davido and Chioma are Mr. and Mrs. Adeleke today is to erase the validity of our traditional marriage rights. The traditional wedding is the marriage. Everything else is a ceremony. This mindset that our culture isn't enough is a sad reflection of how we see ourselves." Guys, what you make of that? Because trust me, I personally think that anybody can do whatever it is they want to do and call it whatever it is they want to call it. But trust me, the traditional wedding was a bop. Officially married husband and wife. But this little bit of Miami touch to it was just like icing on the whole top. But for this guy, he says, we are erasing our culture. Davido and Chioma don't carry on that one come again. But guys, what do you make of this? And overall, do you think this wedding is undoubtedly the biggest celebrity wedding ever or yet? Put your thoughts and comments in the comment box below and follow us on Gusto TV Africa for more updates.